and then back up again.
Good evening. As you can probably tell by my hair and my face, I've literally just woke up.
Give me the dust of my father. Stand on the face of the ancient.
Let me turn this TV off.
3,500 miles in 10 days. So yeah, we've always done it.
There you go. You might be able to hear me now. Okay. So, I woke up. Woke up here, which is just on a side street in Sheffield. I'll show you. There we go. Just on a cul-de-sac. I need to do a few things around this area yesterday. I need to make coffee. I'm going to make coffee and have this. I needed to make coffee, basically. That's what I'm saying to you. No, I didn't need to make coffee. I need to make coffee now. Right, okay. Obviously, this is not going very well, this video already. I need to work up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I need to do some things around Sheffield yesterday. And I need to do some things around Sheffield today. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'm picking Alice up, my lovely daughter. And she's going to be staying with me overnight for the first time since this lockdown began, which is so exciting. It's unbelievable. So hopefully we're going to have a really good time. Well, we will have a really good time because we have a good time no matter what we do. So the camera angle's rubbish. So basically that's my only aim for the next few days is sort my business out in Sheffield. I've not got any washing that needs doing now. I got my washing done whilst I was in that secret place that I went to that everyone's going to kick off about if I tell them I went there. Is that a good camera angle? That's a decent camera angle, that. However, it's been held up by a bag of coffee, and it's a bag of coffee that I need to. I'll just use this one instead. Forget it. I'll just use this one instead. Vanlife coffee. So, as I was saying, tomorrow I pick Alice up and she's staying with me overnight for the first time since lockdown began, which is almost 3 months ago now, I think, isn't it? Or is it around 3 months? So I've only seen her for a few hours at a time, and some of those times have been social distancing. Some of those times more recently have been a bit more close. Bear with me. Bear with me on this noise. But I've only seen her for a few hours at a time, which has been a nightmare, really, because it doesn't give us much time to actually do anything. And then obviously last week that security guard called the police on us for riding my bikes, which then scared the crap out of her, and she wanted to leave and wanted to go back to her mum's. So this weekend we're going to head out somewhere just for the night. We're not going to spend a huge amount of time together. We're going to take it steady, build the relationship back up in that way. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want it to be too bored or scared or anything. Just gotta learn to be a dad again, but take it slowly. It is an absolute tragedy that I spent the best part of 6 months fighting in family court for access to Alice. And then once I got access and got a court order, coronavirus came along. So actually, in the last 10 months, she has only stayed with me 5 times. How awful is that? bear in mind she's 8 years old, and before that, so 7.5 years previous, or 7 years previous, she was with me every single week, and all of a sudden that ended. So I'm out of practice at being a dad, actually. So I need to work on that. Got some new wipers that I need to fit. I've never put new windscreen wipers on this van, and I'll be honest, the ones that are currently on it are not up to much. So I'm going to fit them today, I reckon. But I do like receiving gifts. It's been suggested that I make an Amazon wish list as well. Like, I don't know how I feel about that, but it seems to be a lot of people do that kind of thing, and a lot of people do ask me if they can send me stuff. So I'm gonna try and work on that, an Amazon wish list. Oh, it's got all that foam stuff in, which is handy. Okay. Woo. Now, this is a handmade sculpture of some mushrooms. Now, obviously, they are a certain kind of mushroom. I'm not suggesting that I eat those mushrooms, or that anybody should make those mushrooms, but the guy that's made this makes sculptures in the shape of that, and thought it'd be a good idea to send me one, and that is beautiful, isn't it? So I need to find a place to put this now. I'm gonna have to build a shelf just for it. So thank you for that, I really appreciate it. It's that time of the month. Woo! Nudes for views. I don't think people that don't live in vans appreciate how much you have to tidy up every single time that you want to go anywhere. I've just had a bath and now I'm ready to go to my next destination. But before that, I've got to clear the table, I've got to clear the sides, I've got to wash that, I've got to put my kettle away, I've got to disinfect anything anyway. I'm going to make sure that all these are closed, because otherwise everything's going to fall out. Then, and only then, can I set off to my next place. Sometimes I forget to do all that, and when I get to my destination, usually everything's all over the floor. A bit like this sugar that's spilt. I left the cupboard open yesterday and the sugar fell upside down inside the cupboard. So this morning when I went to get the sugar, I opened the cupboard and there was sugar everywhere. These are things about van life that people don't consider, don't really think about, and they're annoying. These ones are genuine Mercedes wipers. Can't imagine that anybody would have gone to a dealership and bought genuine wipers. Look at the state of them. So these might be the original ones that came with the van. It is it is a little bit strange packing everything up and sort of being more nomadic again. Having spent best part of 3 months more or less stuck in the same place, give or take a week or two in different places, but now I'm like back to my old stomping grounds, and I don't know, it is a bit lonely, I'll be honest. Like, I'm used to waking up, in fact I complained that, okay, when I was on camp I used to complain that there were too many people. I complained to myself, because I talk to myself all the time. Complained that there were too many people, I complained that there were too much noise, they were complaining that about various other things, and
and now I'm back on the road, as it were. I've only been on my own 2 days, and I'm already complaining. And I've not even been on my own 2 days because I've already been visiting. I've just been to the bath at my care of address, so I've seen my friends. But I think it's just the sort of, I don't know, getting back into the routine of being a van lifer again. It's bizarre. It's a strange one. And just like that, coronavirus seems to have just disappeared. Where did it go? Anybody seen it? What's she doing? What's she doing? I'm in Tut Park. It's a lovely day actually, better than I expected it to be. Anyway, hope you have a good evening. Hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you later. Love you all. Stay safe, look after each other. Bye, Felicia.